What's up, guys? Welcome in day one of our strength and conditioning to help you with your boxing training. Let's get you fighting fit. We have 2 minutes here before we jump in, and we're going for 4 minutes of work. We will get a minute breather after 2 exercises, 10 repetitions of each. Let me show you what's coming up first. We are going to come up onto our toes and sit it all the way down into our squat position. We have 10 reps there before we go into a squat rotation. So heels go down, sit it all the way down, rotate, back down, sit it down, rotate. Make sure you've got your sweat towel and your water bottle handy. And we've got 1 minute here before we jump in. So let's warm into the legs a little bit. We'll just go for some swings here. So we have 6 sets, guys, to work through. Just 30 minutes of work. So I want you to be totally present and pushing the best that you can. Remember to go at your own pace. So if you do need to rest, you do have that option with these AMRAP sets. On that first beat, remember we're up on our toes and we're sitting it all the way down into our squat position. Shake the legs out. Let's rotate a little bit through the arms. This is a full body workout, but our main focus today is leg strength. And let's open up. So there'll be loads of variety as we move through the month, and it will intensify as we go on. So we're starting off nice and easy. Up on your toes and sit it all the way down. Get as low as you can into that squat. Remember, you've got 10 repetitions here. If you need to tap down as you come back up, you can do that, then bring it straight back up. Remember to keep account for yourself. Everyone's going at their own pace. I've got 5 more here. And the goal is to get as many sets of each of these exercises in that 4 minutes as you can. And squat, rotate. So you can sit it down nice and slow here and then power up. And back to the top again. Nice deep breath. This one you can take it really slow. So if you find that as time goes on, your heart rate is coming up and you need that little bit extra recovery, take this one nice and slow and then try and push through the next one. Try and stay on your toes here. And once we're done with these, that's it. You're not going to see them again today. Though we will still be working the legs. On your toes. Don't let those heels drop. Once you've done your 10, move on to that second exercise. Shake it out. Breathe out with each rotation, so make it a little bit easier. Nice strong legs here. Woo! Where are we for time? We're almost halfway through, guys, so try and get a couple more sets of each of those exercises in, and we get to rest after. Nice deep breath, up on your toes. Starting to break a sweat now. I'm here with you. Just keep pushing. Do the best you can. You have to show up as your best self every time and do the most with what you have. Try and keep your heels down with the second exercise, guys. First one, you're on your toes. And we've made it already. Okay, 1 minute breather here. Well done. Woo! We are still working into the legs to the second round. Catch your breath. Grab some water. How do you open this thing? Okay. We have a squat with a leg lift and a hop and tuck. I'm not quite sure what I've done that for. I've written down our exercise order just so I don't get lost. I'll screenshot it for you as well so you guys have this. You can come back to it anytime. So squat and leg lift. Okay, let's go here. Sit it down, lift it back. Then we have hops and tucks. So you're gonna go for 4 hops and then you're gonna go for a tuck jump. And don't worry so much if you lose count with these exercises. Just keep rocking through, don't stop moving. You're always moving. I'm gonna go 1 more here, and then we have our hops. Ten here. So 10 tucks. You're doing the hops and going into the tuck, that's 1. Nice and light on your toes. Whew. And back to the first exercise. Whew. Jumping, I find really challenging. It really takes it out of you. We have to get used to it. Have to get yourself into these habits of putting yourself into harder situations and doing the things that you maybe don't particularly like. Take it. This is the calm. This is the one you can really slow down and focus on your breathing so that you're able to push through when it comes to the jumping. So we take it up, we take it down. By the time you finish doing your 10 repetitions, your heart rate should have stabilized and you should be able to push through. I know you can. Whew. All right. Remember to count and don't short out on yourself. Keep it calm. Try not to overexcite yourself because that keeps your heart rate elevated. And we need to bring it back down here. Really tense your glute as you're kicking back. You're going at a slight angle. How we doing, guys? Struggling for breath. You got this. One more. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You are strong. You are powerful. You can do this. Woo! Oh yeah. It's actually going quicker than I imagined. And it's just 30 minutes. We've made it through our first 2 sets. We've got 4 more to go. And we're done. Well done, guys, well done. Grab water if you need it, we don't have long here. We're going for a press up and a rotation, and then we have bear kickouts. So, come on down to whatever surface you're working with. If you've got a mat, pull that out. We're going for a press up and a rotation. 10 there, and then we're gonna bring our feet into tabletop position, knees come about 1 inch off the ground, and we're rotating through both sides. Okay, let's get them push-ups in, guys. Nice and wide with the fingers. Start off strong. Start as you mean to go on. Nice big rotation. Drop it down if you need to for a second there. Bring your knees in. You're in that tabletop position. This one might be new to some of you, so I'm sorry if you have to wait for me. Tuck your toes. Knees come up just a couple of inches off the floor. And then you rotate through. Pull your arm and kick your leg. Rotate through. If that's too much, just go for the rotation here for now. And then once you feel a little bit more stable, you can lift the arm and kick the leg. All right? Just do the best you can. And again, this is a faster paced one. Then we take it down with the press ups. So really working our cardio, our shoulder stability, and our rotation. Oh. Let's try and get at least 2 sets in here. Nice deep breath. Are you still here, guys? Come on, let's go. I don't want to see anyone sitting this one out. You need to push. Come on now. If you need to drop to your knees, you can go there as well. But do not give up. That's what we don't do. You won't be able to get as big of a rotation through your back if you're on your knees, but still go for it. And if you lose count, just aim for 4 more and then jump into that next one. I hope you are pushing, guys, as hard as I am. It's all in your effort. This might be easier for some than others, but you need to pick up the pace. okay? It's as hard as you make it for yourself. You need to work to your potential. Regardless of what you're doing, doesn't matter what exercise you have, you can make it as hard or as easy on yourself as you want it to be. So make sure you're pushing. Pick up the pace if you can. And if you need to take it back for yourself, do that. Just don't stop. Let's try and get one more round in. Oh, saved by the bell. Thank God, I did not want to get that third round in. If you got 2 rounds, well done. Right, we're going to stay here for the next one. And we have bear crawls and walking squats. So wipe down if you need to. Grab water. If you've got a spray bottle handy, you might want that. A little bit of mist. Whatever you need. Let me show you. Okay. So you're just going to count yourself for this one. You're not going to actually count the movements. So nice and slow, count in 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So you're going to be in that bear position. You need to get to know these terms because this is a position we're going to be in a lot with the toes tucked. And we're going to be up like that. Let's run through this first one here and I'll count with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push it back into your squat. Heels up or down for this one. It is totally your preference. I'm going to go with my heels lifted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back into your bear position. Really building strength in that lower body here. Upper body is working hard too with the bear crawls. Bring yourself up, guys. Keep pushing. Let's go for 1, 2, 3. Opposite hand and leg are moving. Don't do what I just done. Don't mix yourself up and get all crossed over because you will find your movement will suffer. So let's start that again. Opposite hand, opposite leg. I've done the same thing again. We start to get confused as the time goes on. Focus. Nice deep breath. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Come on, Joe. Come on. There we go. That's it. Nice job. Now we have to count. Let's go for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Starting to speed it up there. 9 and 10. Woo, push back into that squat position. You see my skills there, counting and working. All right, into that squat position. You know I struggle with the counting. Let's go for 1. You guys can help me. Count as well. 2. Get lower if you can. Starting to feel that burn, I know. That's where you notice you start to come a little bit higher up. Try not to do that. Try not to make it easier for yourself. It's our natural response when it gets hard. But we have to fight that as well as count and breathe and everything else. Oh, I've lost count. The legs. Okay. Try and get one more round of each one there, guys. I know it's tough. Oh, there's so much legs. We'll have legs for days. Legs of steel after this. Come on. Opposite, opposite. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, you can count. You can. Woo! Heels down if you need to. Don't just work in your strengths. Push your weakness as well. If you find it harder on your toes, you need to go there. I prefer to do it with my feet down, which is why I went elevated. But if you need to take it back, just so you can make it through, do it. We are halfway through. Oh. Imagine how good you're going to feel once this is done. Oh. Okay. We have jack slaps and a switch stance. Jack slaps. Nice and easy. You should all know how to do jumping jacks. Here, there. Get out of the way, bitch. Just like that. Then we have our switch stance. In your boxing stance, you're going to hop it forward, bring your feet together and switch with each movement. Okay, let's jump straight in there, guys. Only 10 of each, and let's go. Slap that bitch out the way. Move in every direction. And once you've done your 10, into your boxing stance, into your natural position. Bring those hands up, tuck the elbows, tighten up the core. We're gonna hop it forward, bring the feet in, hop it the other way, all right? If you've not done this before, you just need to get the momentum going. So take it nice and slow first. Hop it out, back, out, back, out, back. That's it. There we go. And if you want to add your arms, start to throw your jab out, or just keep it there. 10 on each side. Back to those jumping jacks. Whew. So use the momentum from your arm to get the movement. You can do this in boxing as well. So this ties in nicely with your training. It is something that you can do. Just minus the jack. And back. We're back. Keep moving, guys. Well done, you're doing really well. Even if you feel like you do need to stop, keep those feet moving, all right? Into your boxing stance. Try and stay nice and relaxed through that movement. You guys already know. You should be well accustomed to that by now. And when we say relaxed, that doesn't mean to stop moving. It just means loosen up, nice and loose and fluid with your movements. Let your body flow. Where your mind guides the body. The movement comes from you, from your soul. It's in you. All right? Let's go back. So everyone has their natural preference of movement. So Don't fight against it unless it's doing you harm. It's always good to improve and to pick up other styles and different ways of doing things. But in the end, it comes down to you. What feels good to you, what makes you feel proud of how you move through your body, and that's what it's about. All right. You good? Well done. Breathe nice and deep. In through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay, just 2 more sets left. No, sorry, we've got 1. We are almost there, guys. Our final round. Oh, it's been fun. This one is nice and easy. So we've got heel toe taps on one side for 10, repeating these for 10, and then we switch it over and do exactly the same on the other side. So nice and easy here. On that beep. Are you ready? Last round. Let's go, guys. With those repeating knees, you can go for jogging arms or you can pull down and drive the knee. Okay, it's totally up to you for that one. Try and keep feet moving, don't stop. You can still talk and move. Breathe in all the way through. Might start to burn into your calf, especially if you're doing your runs as well, which I hope you are, because it's not just for fitness, it's about your mental strength, which I find I do a lot better if I know I've got my runs in and I'm out there doing my road work. I feel so much more confident in my ability. So you've got to get it done. And it doesn't matter how much it hurts, you just have to keep pushing. Nearly there. Oh, we're all over the place now. Don't worry, just keep going. We're not going for perfection. Consistent effort. If you feel like you're failing there, take a second, nice deep breath, stretch out your calves a little bit, which is, that's my giveaway. One. Come on. I think it's when you know it's the last one as well. Makes you want to slow up. Don't let that happen. Remember, this was only 30 minutes. You still have a lot of work to do. This is just to help you along your way. I can't wait for that bell, come on. You made it, guys. We are done. Day 1 dusted. Woohoo! All right. If you have an active day ahead of you, I wouldn't recommend stretching out now. If you're still going to be moving, do it later on in the evening. So what I'm going to do is I'll have a separate cool down video for anyone who's got time. Click on the link, it will be below, or do it in the evening before you go to bed. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow, guys. Thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed. Love you.